Tony Robbins is a great speaker, and when he speaks, you just feel his passion and he engages you, he hooks you, he captivates you. But what he does so well is make use of his vocal tone. And that's what this video is all about. And I'll use another clip from Tony in a moment just to make it more practical for you. The way you can make an impact with your speech is by using that melody in your voice. You, me, all of us, we have a melody in our voice. And when we play that melody in our speech, in our presentation, not only is it much more pleasant to listen to and to watch, but it's also so much more engaging and captivating. When we're looking and watching and listening to great speakers, it's not so much the words that they use, but it's how they make us feel. And I'm sure you've heard this before. People will not remember you for what you say, but people will remember you for how you make them feel. And that feeling is what you can create by using that melody, that vocal tone, the pacing, the silences, the volume, the softness, the feeling inside of your voice. Let's look at this little short clip from Tony Robbins and then analyze it and make it practical for you.
So while you're in this passionate state, that's where you make decisions. You don't make decisions when you're like, oh, I don't know, what do you think? All right, let's decide.
Now, if I were to repeat those words, just monotone, no vocal variation whatsoever, it would sound something like this. So while you're in this passionate state, that's when you make the decision. You don't make the decision when you're like, I don't know, what do you think? Let's decide. That's what happens when there is no vocal tone. I know it's a huge difference, and it's something that you're probably not going to do. And it's two really extreme ways. One is like a great speaker, and the other one is completely without that vocal tone. But it just shows you how important the passion is and the emotion in your voice. And the tone and the volume, but also a little bit of silence, which is what Tony does very powerfully. Another really simple example that I used to teach people a lot and they loved it is literally if you can practice with me right now and use a two-letter word, O-H, and that two-letter word, let's just speak it with different tones and give it 5 different meanings. You can say, oh, and that's very sad. Oh, exciting. Oh, naughty. Oh, angry. Oh, amazing. 5 different meanings only by changing the tone of my voice. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Rachel Smets and I make videos about speaking and creating a speech with impact and engagement. And if you like this, please hit the like button and the subscribe. So I'm hoping you're practicing with me out loud and just like, oh. It's quite fun, but it really helps you create that variation in your tone. And you can do it with so many different sentences and so many different ways in the way you speak to a person in a one-on-one conversation, online, in your Zoom meetings, in your speeches, on presentations, anywhere you want. Play with it, play with it and have fun with it, because that will make such a difference in the way you come across, the way you engage, the way you make an impact. Delivering a great speech takes practice, but practicing for the sake of practicing doesn't always nail a performance. So the way you practice and make it deliberate practice, that's what I'm taking you through in this next video. I'll see you there.